And Northants, instead of recalibrating, kept on going in the same attacking style and didn't. Yes, as Sisodia bowls to Babar Azam, who drives up towards long on, will get a single as Van der Hoogten fields just inside the boundary. A 2 without loss. You're listening as Sisodia bowls and Babar works that one out to mid-wicket and will similarly take the single. 4 without loss after the first over. Our Somerset, I suppose, Mike, is that a sensible start?
Babar Azam, that's short and pulled into the onside just for comfortable. Salter into Babar Azam, who whips that away through the onside, but it'll just be a single. Babar Azam, he pulls that away high and hard and handsome for 6 over the deep backward square leg boundary.
For 1, Sisodia bowls and Babar Azam is dropped at point as they go through for a single. Sisodia in bowls and Babar drives but straight to cover. It is on the edge of the circle, but
Azam, he's in and bowls, and Azam cuts that hard down to wide third man. The fielder down there, fielder. Good piece of fielding. They'll come back for the second run. Is Rory Smith in and bowls to Babar Azam. Lovely on drive, but didn't quite time Babar Azam. Oh, and he goes for. Here's Rory Smith in and bowls, and this is pulled, not timed, but I think he's going to pick up 4 runs. Babar Azam got enough of it. And it runs away over.
Hoogten is into bowl. Oh, that's a leading edge out into the covers, and he's got away with it as Babar as that just looped frustratingly over cover. He won't get 4 runs. Andrew Balbirnie has retrieved it from 19. Van der Hoogten bowls as he cuts that one hard down into the ground. Will pick up a single down to Babar. Wide outside. As Van der Hoogten bowls, and that's pulled hard out towards square leg. Oh, there's a misfield from.
I must say, here's Smith in and bowls to Babar Azam, who's tucked up there, just the 6 over power play, and again Babar Azam doesn't get hold of that. It's a bit of inconsistent bounce.
Squad is into bowl, and Babar turns it on the leg side. They might look for 2 here. That was cute play. Oh no, they've cut. Oh, there's almost a mix-up. There's no. Bowls, and that's run down to third man by Babar for just a single as that one is driven back past the bowler very hard by Babar Azam, who's really got his eye on by now. That one races up to the straight boundary up at the far end of the ground. 53 for 2, and Babar has 29 of them, having been dropped on 10. Here comes DeLange in again. Another short ball. Oh, it's pulled off a glove, I think, for 4 down to fine leg. 5.
Is Salter down the leg side and helped on its way. I think that came off a part of the bat. It's gone for 4 in any case. Sloppy bowling from Glamorgan. This is short and cut away nicely by Babar Azam. They're coming back for the second run. He'll have to hurry. He does hurry, and it wasn't a particularly good throw in any case. Nice shot from Salter bowls, and Babar Azam plays that up the onside of the pitch. Salter very quickly onto it.
Yes.
Salter again, and this is nicely worked away into the onside, but only for a single.
Van der Hoogten bowls, and that's played by Babar down to square leg. Go through for a single. Interesting with Van der Hoogten, seen it in I think one previous match. He's seen and bowl that's pulled out towards mid-wicket. That'll be just a single to Babar.
Off spin, it's bowling to Babar Azam, and he just turns that into the onside. Again, they're thinking about 2, which is not there. Interested. Here's Salter in the bowls to him, and he's Salter in the bowls to Babar Azam, who again is content just to work that away for a single into the onside. You feel he's biding his time. Babar Azam, he's not a big hitter in the mould of Paul Sterling or Richard Levy or Nick Webb. Salter to Babar Azam. He's back on his stumps, pulling that away, but only as far as Callum Taylor on the deep mid-wicket boundary for a single. End of the 10th over, so we've reached.
As Van der Hoogten bowls and Babar drops his wrists on that, turns it into the leg side, looking for 2, but Glamorgan alive to that possibility The next delivery from Van der Hoogten, it's short and it's pulled by Babar to mid-wicket, and just the single taken again. Hitting the ball hard is Babar, but not always finding the gaps at the moment, Mike.
Yeah, very watchful at the moment.
The Glamorgan website is Van der Hoogten bowls and Babar takes a single out on the offside.
6 in 3 overs so far. He's in bowls and this is hammered away. Nice shot, beautiful shot by Babar Azam. Just gave himself a little bit of room and drove it up class, it has to be said, to his batting partners as this is turned away into the onside almost effortlessly. So is into Babar Azam on leg stump and again worked up to Lauter. Bowls down the pitch, hitting it hard and high. It's over the top for 6. Oh, I thought Long On was in business there for a moment, and I think Long On thought he was in business as well, but
and Sisodia bowls to Babar, who cuts and will get runs here. He'll get 4 runs. It's runs as that one is cracked out hard to point. Oh, there's a slight misfield by Lloyd, but it was hit very hard and Lloyd was just blocking it at the end, I think. As
yes.
Sisodia bowls and turned on the leg side by Babar just for a single.
Here's the Langer in bowls, and this is lofted away down towards third man. There's a fielder underneath it, should be taken, and he's dropped it. He's dropped it down at third.
To bowl, and a big swing sends it out towards square leg, and 14 for 3. Sisodia bowled, straight driven hard, 4 runs, bang. First bounce, Babar moved. 18 for 3. Sisodia to Babar, who came down the wicket. Sisodia saw him coming, and he still worked it up to it. Sisodia bowls and 4 dropped twice, and there's big appeal for LBW. Well, there was from Sisodia. Chris Cook was not hugely interested behind the stumps.
Here's Smith in bowls short and hammered away. And Smith then to Babar Azam, and he hammers this one back down the ground for 6 runs. You probably heard it go crash into. Smith is in and bowls to him short, and he pulls it away into the wide open spaces on the onside.
As De Lange bowls, and that's pulled away through the leg side. This rate, De Lange is in to bowl. That's dispatched over backward square for 6. Babar Azam Ruti. De Lange bowls outside off stump, and he's still managed to get a bat on it backing away. Did Babar on that occasion, and they've scrambled through. Single, he's on to 89. 139 at Sapphire Gardens, as that's clipped up into the leg side by Goldsworthy, by Babar, and they'll comfortably come back for.
As Smith is in and bowls and produces a defensive shot from. Smith is in and bowls to him. Hammers that through the offside. Beautiful shot. Plenty of width, mind you, from the bowler. It sort of sat up and invited.
As that is pulled through mid-wicket by Babar, and will pick up a couple of runs as there's a good piece of sliding fielding on the boundary, and Babar moves on to 97. Scoreboard only had him.
He hammers this into the offside. They're going to come back for. It's going to go for 4. That's Babar Azam's century. 101 for Babar Azam. A tremendous innings on a tricky pitch here at Sapphire Gardens. He takes off his helmet and raises his bat, acknowledges the cheers of his teammates who are all
watching around the world as Van der Hoogten bowls, and that's slammed hard up towards long off. Just a single there. I think that might have been a full toss, was it?
Yeah.
Low full toss from Van der.
Here's De Lange then in and bowls to Babar Azam, who works that away into the onside. They'll look for 2. They're coming back for the second run. They'll have to look lively. They get there safely enough. 173 for 3 with 3 balls remaining. Langer is in and bowls. Full toss, low full toss. It was actually a pretty good delivery that. They're going to come back for the second run again as Goldsworthy is running to the danger end. And Lewis Goldsworthy is pretty quick across. In and bowls in the slot, driven down the ground and misfielded. And they will come back for the second run again.
Just watching Babar Azam finishing that second run. He walked it.
I don't blame him.
So 177 with 1 ball remaining. I must say Glamorgan have not helped themselves with their fielding. Last ball then. He's in and bowls to Babar Azam, who lofts that away. That should be caught, or no,
yeah.
It's not. He's gone for 6.
Well,
I didn't think he got hold of that at all, but he did. It's carried the long on boundary. He finishes in the grand manner, and it's Somerset have made 183 for 3.